My words are not an attack against here at all. Wait, rotate the camera. How do I do that? Oh, look up, look down. Flip camera. Great. I guess I'll point it this way. Look up, look down. Flip camera. So I'm here in Malo. I played here before a few years ago. I'm now in my I played 659 places. I played in a few different places today. I played in the market, and well, I'll start with the positives. It's such an incredibly beautiful place. I'm very happy to be back in this region. And now I'll report the negatives as such. I've been watching society for 10.5 years, and every year the problems got worse and worse. All of the homeless figures gone up. Many of the homeless people have been my best friends on my journey, including Dragon in Split, Croatia, a population of 200,000 people, and my best friend. Of course, he was rejected by society, he had a drink problem, and many of the homeless people that I've met have a drink problem, understandably being rejected by 99 out of 100 adults. I've watched society, as I say, for a long time. I sit outside the boulangeries watching the homeless people. If one adult in 100 has any compassion whatsoever, it's a miracle. And again, my words are not an attack against France. My words are not an attack against anyone at all. It's just the truth. And how many of you would have even got to this stage in a live stream from a writer who's been songwriting for 10.5 years and writing poetry for more than 20? I could turn the camera in this city or any city and show you that every single adult who lives inside their smart computer can no longer see, hear, feel anything at all. In fact, they don't even have a pulse. There's not even a pulse. Now, that might be too much truth for some of you now who will already tune into something irrelevant, like, for instance, a 20-second dance routine on TikTok. Not that I'm against TikTok, I'm on there myself, but when I do the live streams, it's very clear to witness the insanity in there too, in the endless scroll insanity, where a high percentage of adults have got an attention span of 4 seconds. Houston, as I said on other videos, there's a much bigger problem outside of the COVID. I watched it all unfold for years. The head's falling deeper and deeper into a spell of insanity with no time, no care, no compassion, no ears, no eyes, no heart, nothing at all. I feel sorry for those who are still stuck in their apocalypse of nothing, living inside a computer, outside, and missing everything else, which just so happens to be in what's called reality, which is directly the opposite way from living inside a computer outside. I'm using it now. It's remarkable technology. Now, I don't know how many people watch this now, but I hope some children find it later. I'm on their side with God, our home, and all of the creatures that we've been wiping out. I've talked about statistics before, but the simple fact of it is a high percentage of you don't want to listen to me or anyone else, to David Attenborough or anyone else who's telling the truth. 5 million marine birds have been wiped out in 5 years, 3.5 million marine mammals, and then came COVID. Well, surprise, surprise. It's just an inevitable fact. We destroy ourselves by destroying our home. This is our home. I mean, come on, how many homes have we got? Well, guess what? For those who haven't figured it out yet, this is our one home. For those who are hoping to save up to go to Mars, well, good luck, because you're going to need a lot of money, because the only people going to Mars in the next 50 years are the very, very rich people. On that subject, I'll play a song I wrote called "And So Is the Sky." I'm going to start again, turn the machine on. There's a few cars, and again, not to take away from here, it's a beautiful place. But I guarantee I can turn the camera and show you, no matter what I say or no matter what I play, 99 out of 100 adults will walk past. And especially those who are stuck inside their smart computer have lost all ability to see, hear, feel or care for anything at all other than themselves. That's the truth. If you don't like it, tune into something irrelevant. I didn't count the number of adults that just walked past an original writer, but I could turn the camera and show you. During that one song and the time I was talking, approximately 100 adults walked past without giving any recognition whatsoever. 5 cents or 5 seconds, as I've said in many other videos. In fact, the guy who was in the truck, a worker, he nodded. So out of 100 adults just walked past an original writer of 20 years without 5 seconds or 5 cents. And exactly the same for the homeless people that I watched begging for many years. Exactly the same for nearly every single musician I've watched for many years, including remarkable musicians. There's many social experiments proving exactly the same. The adult society are absolutely sleepwalking through existence with no ears, no eyes, no hearts, and no care or time for anything at all. Now, I'm just being honest again. Many of you might watch this later. I can see there's no live streams, which is fine. I hope some children find it later because they're still in reality. So are all of the pigeons, all of the dogs, and all of the other creatures. The adult society sleepwalk through every single town and city with no awareness or care for anything at all in reality, which is just so happens to be the other way. I could turn the camera and show you. I guarantee, no matter what I say or what I play, that 99 out of, before I even take the guitar out, I know 99 out of 100 adults will walk past no matter what I say, no matter what I play, even if I was famous. And that's proven with social experiments. I do a few more songs. For those who find it later when they wake up from insanity. But, you know, maybe some never will. They'll keep on going in the road of decay with absolutely no care for anything at all. I feel sorry for those that are stuck in that insanity. I truly do, because the compassion in the adult society is down to almost zero. I'm playing now with my case closed. I'll show you. See, my case is closed. And every single adult who walks across this section of square in this beautiful place, I know before I even play. They'll walk past here, there, and everywhere. Same problem for 6 years, without any time, not 5 seconds or 5 cents for anything at all. And exactly the same for many years when I watch the homeless people sitting outside the shops. Maybe they have a drink problem, maybe they're heroin addicts, maybe they're cocaine addicts. Why do the adult society ignore everything like Elvis in or do we simply, in the ghetto, do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, I can confirm as an artist on the road for 11 years, that is exactly what a high percentage of adults do. In particular, those who cast judgment on those they know nothing about in half a second, also linked to the zombie apocalypse, and those that live inside their screens. I could turn the camera and show you again now. Those who live inside their screens have lost the ability to see, hear, feel or care for anything at all. In fact, there's not even a pulse. I can sing and play 1 meter away. I can even write songs about the people who are in that world sitting next to them, and they don't even know, because it's absolute hypnosis, it's absolute insanity. And I can confirm as an observer for a long time that a high percentage of adults are absolutely sleepwalking through life, and it's been like this for many years. Many years. 6 in particular. And every year it rapidly expanded to the stage which it's at now, where the compassion in the adult society is the lowest I've ever seen. I'm going to stop rambling on now and talking, because most of you won't get this far in the video. You'll be distracted by something else. So I think I do a live stream on TikTok too. My job, my mission as such, as I stand with the children, God, and our only home, is to wake more people up from the sleepwalking, selfish insanity of what the adult society have become. It's not a recent problem. This is a long-term problem. There's a child coming past now. And I guarantee 100 out of 100 children will notice. Out of the adult society, if 1 in 100 has the time, compassion or care for a musician, an artist, a homeless person or anything at all, as I've said in other videos, it's a miracle. Many of you might not see this now, you might see it later after you wake up from the apocalypse of nothing. I wish you the very best in your recovery. God bless. Okay, that's enough on this one. Great. Great. I could turn the camera and show you. There's approximately 200 adults have walked past, maybe 25, 50% max minimum in their phones, in their smart computers, with no